Can I just say that doing a thumbnail for a hair care routine when you have got this much hair is the most difficult thing you will ever do. Toonie, my camera's there!
Oh, is your camera on?
Yeah!
Oh, I hope you cannot see me.
Yes, it can! Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so as you can probably tell from the title of the video, today I am doing my most requested hair care routine. Okay, so a few things first. My hair is 4-day-old hair, so please ignore it if it looks a bit more on the moist side than it normally should. And then also, I do not have a really hardcore hair care routine. Like, I don't have a lot of things that I do, and like I'm not like one of these girls that's like, oh yeah, like because I do these masks and I go this and I get my hair cut this amount of times, and no, your girl ain't got time for that. This is just what I do with my hair care routine. You guys have asked me so many times, and I have been putting this off for such a long time because I don't think that anything I do is like pretty special or like, you know what I mean? So, but you guys really still want to see it, so I'm just going to share with you guys what I do with my hair, and maybe some of the things will be new for you, or maybe they will be different for you, or I don't know. I'm just going to share with you guys my tips and what I've learned over the years of having long hair, because I have pretty much always had long hair, apart from the few times when I cut it like really short, but we will not talk about that. My hair is pretty long. Like, this is my hair in its full glory, and it's all of its moistureness. I'm actually just keeping it like away from my face because I'm like really warm and I'm sweating so bad. So do you know when you've got all your hair around your neck and you're like ugh. That's actually why I normally don't wear my hair down really that often as well, is because it makes me way too warm. It's like having a blanket or a scarf around you all the bloody time. And for somebody who is normally like a very hot person, like my body temperature tends to go high instead of low, that is not what we need. Okay, so I think the most obvious thing first is shampoo and conditioner. Please ignore my bottles, by the way. They're a bit worn and torn because I've had them for a while now, and you know when things are left in the shower. Yeah, so the shampoo that I use is the Tresemme. So it's the black bottle, and it's the Tresemme Moisture Rich Vitamin E Luxurious Moisture for Dry or Dull Hair Shampoo. And I have used this for years. Like, okay, so there's been times where I have swapped to try another kind of shampoo, but I always veer back to this baby. It says instantly locks in moisture for radiant shine, but I just genuinely find this shampoo amazing. I get it for dry or dull hair. Even though my hair isn't dry or dull, I like to get this one because it gives it that extra moisture and that extra shine, and you know what I mean. So my hair isn't dry or dull, but it's got all that extra vitamin E, which is so good for your hair, and all that extra moisture. So I literally swear by this. This is a big ass bottle, and normally they are pretty good. Like, the Tresemme range tend to go on a special offer like really often, and a lot of the time I'm able to get this massive bottle for €3 something, which is insane when it's normally like 7 or 8. So, and my conditioner, right? So my conditioner is also the Tresemme one, and it's the white bottle cause conditioner. And oh, there's a hair. And this is Tresemme, and it's the Moisture Rich Vitamin E Luxurious Moisture for Dry or Dull Hair. Again, it's the exact same as the shampoo, but only in the conditioner. And again, I've always veered back to this. I have tried other conditioners, and I have actually found some that I love, but shampoo and conditioner can just be so expensive sometimes. I found these, and they're good value, and they work for me. I honestly have no complaints about it. So I kind of was like, you know, why am I spending so much money on a freaking shampoo and conditioner when these do just as good a job? These always leave my hair so soft, smelling so good, and like really shiny. Like, my hair never has any volume in it when I wash it, and the next day, the day after I wash my hair, because it is just so like full of moisture, and it's so like healthy. Like, you know, does that make any sense to you guys? I don't know. I would really recommend getting products with vitamin E in it if you are trying to grow out your hair long or you're just trying to maintain healthy hair, because vitamin E is one of the best vitamins you can get for your hair, and you should also be included in your diet if you're trying to grow out your hair or just keep it healthy and shiny. Toonie, my camera's there!
Oh, is your camera on?
Yeah!
Oh, I hope you cannot see me.
Yes, it can! I'm gonna put that in my video. This is my friend. Right, bring you back in like 20 minutes. I will. Okay, bye-bye. Right, so another thing that I actually always do is give yourself a head massage regularly. I know this might sound a bit weird, but like when you're in the shower and you're washing your hair, because massaging is one of the simplest and most soothing hair care tips. It improves blood circulation and stimulates blood flow to the entire body. So giving yourself a head massage when you're in the shower washing your hair is a great tip to do. It feels great, you're caring for your hair, and it feels great. Yeah, so any day I'm in the shower and I'm washing my hair, I will always give myself a head massage. And then also, I do not wash my hair regularly at all. This is 4th day hair, so I'm going to have to wash it today because it is doing my goddamn head in. But I will only ever wash my hair maximum twice a week. I will never go over that. So once or twice a week, I will only ever wash my hair. Your hair doesn't need to be washed any more than that. Your hair needs its natural oils, and all the natural oils and all it produces, it actually needs all them to keep your hair healthy and grow. That actually helps, and I would definitely say it's a massive contributing factor to my long hair, and my hair is actually in pretty good condition. Like, it is really healthy. So yeah, I would definitely say to not wash your hair every day, or even every second day if you're doing it. You don't need to, and you're just taking all of the good stuff out of your hair, which is probably preventing it from growing and looking healthy. Okay, and another tip that I always use is to be so gentle when washing your hair, because your hair can break so much easier when it's wet. You need to be so gentle when you're washing your hair, like when you're shampooing your hair and all. I normally just put like shampoo my scalp, and then I will let the rest of the shampoo just kind of like flow over all the ends of my hair itself, because you don't want to go scrubbing at like the rest of your hair, because it's just prone to break so easily. And then another thing I would say is to always condition if you're shampooing your hair. I would not recommend shampooing your hair without conditioning your hair afterwards, because it locks moisture in the shaft of the hair. It prevents dryness in your hair, and it provides protection from dirt and pollution, and it also provides a small amount of protection from the sun as well, which I'd say I only found out pretty recently. And I actually just have here on my phone, it says online that conditioning your hair also helps replace the lipids and proteins inside the hair shaft and seals the cuticles to prevent further damage. So conditioning your hair is actually so much more important than I think we even think it is. Like, you know, a lot of us just do it because that's what we're supposed to do, but it is actually so important. And I do tend to condition my hair a lot. Like, not a lot, like whenever I wash my hair obviously, but I will put in a nice amount of conditioner. I just kind of like to layer it. So I will only ever put conditioner from about here down on my hair. I will never go up any further, because if you put conditioner near your roots or on your scalp, you're just going to look like you've got a massive greasy full head of hair, as I have done in the past when I was younger, and I was like conditioning all here, and I was like, oh yeah, and then my hair would feel so smooth, but when it would dry it would just look like stuck together because it was so shiny, and like, but it wasn't a nice look. Okay, and another thing I always do is I finish off the shower with a cold rinse, because like a really hot and steamy shower can leave your hair actually feeling dry and really rough. But if you rinse your hair with cold water, it helps to straighten the cuticles and it seals the shaft in your hair. So this is then actually helping your hair grow longer and maintaining healthier hair. Another thing is dry your hair gently. This is so important, because again, when your hair is wet, it is so easy to break. It is just crazy. Like, wet hair breaks like 10 times easier than dry hair ever will. So like, if you're drying your hair with a towel around, and be so gentle, like use such a light hand, don't be like rough. Like, I used to do this like years ago, like I'd be so rough, and some people are, but that is like one of the worst things you can do, especially if you're trying to either grow your hair out or just get your hair in a more healthier place. Do not do that. Then deep conditioning. So I do actually not rarely use a hair mask. Yeah, so I've not got the patience waiting like, you know, whatever amount too long. And I know like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, but I just put my hair mask on and carry about my day and then I rinse it out or whatever after a few hours. But I just hate that feeling of like a load of product in my hair. I don't know what it is. It makes me feel disgusting and dirty, and I just hate like the moisture of it all. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. So I opted for this baby, which is milkshake whipped cream leave-in foam, and it is no rinse conditioning and protective creamy foam for all hair types with milk proteins and interrogatory. I swear by this now. I actually haven't been using it that long, only like a few months now, but I absolutely find this so amazing. I use this like probably like every second time, or it depends how often I wash my hair, like, you know, if I wash it once or twice in the week, but I'll use this probably majority of times I wash my hair, and it is like a really quick alternative for, you know, a hair mask. You know what, does that make any sense? And my hair always smells, feels and looks amazing when I put this in. Oh my god, it's insane, and it smells like milkshakes and I just want to eat my hair, and but yeah, I think this stuff is so good. If you're like me and you just have no patience, or you feel like a big gross monster when you've got like all product in your head, yeah, but I actually do want to try and get into the habit of actually doing proper hair masks, like homemade ones, like, you know what I mean, with olive oil and egg and stuff like that, because they're so good for your hair. Follow my social media, like my Snapchat and stuff, and if I get up on that bandwagon, I'll bring you guys with me. Okay, so another thing that I always do, and I've always pretty much done, is Moroccan oil. So this is just Moroccan oil. Yeah, that's it. It's just Moroccan oil. So either Moroccan oil or argan oil. This is argan oil pretty much. So it is so good for your hair. This is like literally gone. I think there's like maybe 4 pumps or something left in it. But I normally always use this after I have a shower, because this stuff is amazing for your hair. And I swear by this that this contributes to the fact that I have super long hair, and I always pretty much have had pretty good healthy hair and stuff. You literally need the smallest amount, goes such a long way. It, like, this bottle was like €40. But oh my god, like, this lasted me over a year, and I'm really sad I have to buy a new bottle, but what can you do? Again, for brushing your hair, I would recommend, oh, there's all hairs. I would recommend using a wide toothed brush that is like one of these. I'm so sorry, there are literally hairs all over, but I can't get them all out. But it's just a bit of hair like nothing you've ain't seen before. So a brush that is like this, you know, them kinds of brushes. I'm going to put it down now because them hairs are like annoying me. Yeah, so them brushes are actually so much better to use, because they actually cause a lot less breakage than any other kinds of hair brushes do. I will always try to stick to that kind of a brush unless I have a knotty head of hair on me, then I'll have to grab my tangle teaser out. But if I don't have knotty hair, I try to stick to that one, but you know, sometimes you can't help it. And then for my heat protectant, okay, so this is another thing. I would say to steer clear of all heat tools as much as possible. I know this is like the biggest one that's preached and praised and whatever, but like, I swear, I use such little heat on my hair. I don't blow dry my hair after I shower. I let it dry naturally. I either put it in plaits or I will just leave it down and let it air dry every time. And I very rarely use heat tools on my hair, if even once a week. That is it, if even once a week. No more, very rarely, unless it's for a reason, like I have a special occasion, or you know what I mean. But on the day-to-day basis, like, once a week would be the most I would ever use heat on my hair. And even then, when I am using it, I would try not to overdo it. Like, I would try to keep to the minimum amount of heat I need to use, if that makes sense. When I do use heat on my hair, I use the Schwarzkopf Got to Be Guardian Angel 220 degrees Celsius heat protection, blow drying and flat iron. And this stuff is super duper good. I would also recommend that you make sure your heat protectant has got a really high heat protection number, if that makes sense. Like, this is 220, and like, I think a GHD actually goes a bit above 220 heat. I would say to opt for the highest heat protectant in the heat protectant as you can. And then another thing, last but not least, I would say is really important as well, is to actually trim your hair regularly. And this is not something that I stick to, hands up. I do not get my hair cut very regular at all, but saying that, I did get it cut very regular when I was growing my hair out. Like, I have always had pretty long hair, but I remember like a few years ago I did cut it up like pretty short, like maybe to about here or something. It took like a while for it to grow back to like about this length, you know what I mean, because that is like a lot of hair cut off. But I was always getting regular trims, and regular trims is like key if you're trying to grow out your hair. Like, it is so important, because you're getting rid of all the dead hair and all the split ends, and you're allowing way for your strand of hair to keep growing, because you're getting rid of the split end. Like, your hair can't grow anymore if there's a split end at the bottom of it. Like, that strand of hair will not grow. It will break, and then you will have like a strand of hair that is like up to here. But if you are constantly getting rid of the split ends and the dead hair, you're allowing way for new hair to come through. So it's so important. So guys, that was my hair care routine. I hope you guys maybe learned something from this, or got like some inspiration, or whatever it may have been. And please leave me any video requests you guys have down below, because I take them all into consideration. And I will see you guys in Tuesday's video at 5 p.m. I love you all so much, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.